Adam, I think you had something that you wanted to interject right now. Do you want to share your screen or just your video?
I'll share my video and maybe I'll share my screen. But for now, I'll just share my video. We just wanted to do a little section called Epoch News, or Epic, depending on how you like to pronounce those things. Epoch News in the JavaScript community going on right now. I'm going to talk about some things. Justin's going to talk about some things. Justin, do you want to go first?
Mine's going to take 1 minute. Okay, so my news of the week is these priority hints were just added under a flag inside of Chrome. They allow you to specify the importance of images, link tags, and any fetch requests that you're making. It essentially uses it's a signal to H2 push which allows a flag of priority. The importance, they say, doesn't map exactly to priority, but can influence it, which is just a lot of way of the spec writer saying, like, we don't want to say everything yet, but we want it to kind of work. But that's really cool to me, especially if you're building a site that has images and other things that you really don't care how fast they load. You really a lot of times want your styles and JavaScript to load and load right away very fast. I don't know. That's my epic Epoch news of the week. Adam, what's yours?
That is pretty cool. Okay, so in the spirit of our Epoch news and what's going on in the JavaScript and web community, the big thing in the React community lately has been the release. The 16.8 release was dropped, and it is often known as the one with hooks. I'll just share my screen even. Hooks are a big deal. They're a big deal in React. They're probably the biggest deal since React switched to classes. And what hooks allow you to do is, when you're using React, you no longer have to use class components. You no longer have to use the popular pattern known as render props, because hooks allow you to compose your state and behaviors right in your function components. So you can have these straight up function components that everyone likes to write. And now you can have state in them with a use state hook. You can do context with them with a use context hooks. There's all sorts of hooks, and you can sort of explore them on your own at reactjs.org. Lots of really cool things. This is such a big deal that you can already see hooks and the pattern of hooks popping up in other frameworks. There's an experimental one in Preact already rolling. There's an experimental one with Vue.js that you can check out. Google for those. Hooks are a big deal. Learn about them. Get into them. It's gonna be awesome. And never write a class for React components again.
There's one in lit HTML called Haunted, I think.
There you go. It's a pattern that's reaching out across the web, so it's time to learn it. You want to throw down another one, JT?
No, I think that's good. The last one is GitHub supports private repos, but as Chasen was saying earlier, I don't know, like if a developer pushes to a GitHub repo that's private but only has one developer, it doesn't make a sound.
So that was it. Epoch news. You heard it here first. That's going on in the JavaScript community. We're glad we could share it all with you. Private repos, hooks, and of course this cool hinting on CSS stuff. Awesome.
Beautiful. Thank you guys. And Adam, I don't know if you'll be hanging out in the React room afterwards, but we'll also have one of our breakout rooms will be React related. So if you want to talk about hooks and stuff, definitely check out that breakout room.
Definitely try and get there.
End of the meetup.